From this day we move forward. We move toward a new era of security at home. We move toward a new and better world of cooperation, of peace, and international goodwill. God's help has brought us to this day of victory. With His help, we will attain that peace and prosperity for ourselves and all the world in the years ahead.
Japan's surrender aboard the USS Missouri in September of 1945 put an end to World War II and a trying period in Colgate's rich history. During the war, Colgate was one of 20 colleges in the U.S. to run Army and Navy training programs, teaching military classes and drilling thousands of cadets year-round in preparation for combat in Europe and the Pacific. Previously lauded as the runningest college faculty in America, the university's publishing rate plummeted during the 40s. More than 3,400 students, professors, and alumni were called on to fight in the armed forces, and by the end of the war, hundreds of Colgate men had paid the ultimate price. Galvanized by post-war optimism, the administration carried through with a curricular reform initiative that began in the spring of 1943 when President Case created the Committee on the Post-War College. The committee shared Case's vision of the future. The post-war world called for a new approach to liberal education, one that would teach men both to excel in the new world and control the awesome and terrifying capabilities of man and technology. The committee worked tirelessly, and members even joked that, as a group, they had worked 2,000 man-hours, made 500 drinks, smoked 2,100 cigarettes, and wore out 6 chairs in the president's office. Out of this collaboration, however, came the new Colgate Plan, implemented in 1946. With it came a freshman seminar program, much like FSEMs of today, the sophomore examination, which required a passing grade to advance to junior year, and, most importantly, a wealth of new courses and material that would shape Colgate students into American men integrally involved in a growing and changing society. The Colgate Plan, however, was just the start. The new curriculum, as complex and forward-thinking as it was, required the highest level of faculty. The committee enlisted the help of students to gauge the performance of Colgate professors, and men like Professor Baldwin, or Stupid Stan, and Professor Foley, who couldn't differentiate between a stack of coats with a top hat and a fraternity brother, were deemed as insufficient. In response, President Case sought out more qualified professors and raised salaries. The student body also received attention from the committee, as the Colgate Plan would not function properly without better students. To this end, the admissions department turned to SAT scores and one-on-one interviews to discern the most qualified students, and scholarships became even more selective. In 1948, the freshman class was the largest and most geographically diverse in Colgate history. The face of the student body had indeed changed in just a few short years. Finally, the Colgate Plan brought lasting changes to the campus. Cramped student housing led to the construction of Kendrick Eaton Dodge, now Curtis Dormitory, in 1957. 2 years later, Reed Athletic Center was finished, giving student athletes the chance to compete in basketball, hockey, and various other indoor sports. Investment culminated in the Everett Needham Case Library, finished in time for the fall semester of 1959. Colgate would forever be changed as a result of these 3 facilities, as the capability of achievement in all walks of student life was immediately expanded. Today, Colgate stands at an elite level among colleges in America. Esteemed faculty, enthusiastic students, and world-class facilities work in harmony to make this so. President Case and his peers recognized the interdependence between a curriculum and these components, and the Colgate of today owes its success to the critical changes made in the years following World War II.
Well, if I ever see the morning, just like a lizard in the spring, I'm gonna run out in the meadow to catch the silence would say.